Game number 2. In the red, in the upper right, we have our Terran player, So Young, and defeating Violet in game number 1. Can he keep the momentum going? He is
Maru Pro.
Looking good. Can he make the round of 16? That's about his age.
That is actually true. In the bottom left, starting location, we have our Zerg player losing in that game. We think he's the favorite here. Perhaps we're wrong. He is
Empire.
Violet took the flannel off.
Yeah.
Right.
DRG and his girlfriend hiding her face again.
We need to do like a ninja snap of them. I want like the cameraman to act like he's like, you know, filming one of the players, and then like he just does like a 180 snap turn, boom.
I don't know. She seems pretty quick.
She's pretty good.
DRG would be dating someone not quick enough to cover her face.
Well,
he's got like 300 APM, man.
Yeah, but I mean, well, I think that's maybe why he likes her. You know?
Why?
She has high APM, man.
Yeah.
She can hide her face right away. Exactly. Oh, is that what you were saying?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
It's the second time I mess up the cast. I just get up and leave. Run all the way home crying. It's all about me.
By the way, I suppose we should probably mention that Maru's doing Command Center first. Yeah, completely hidden. Is he going to...
That's kind of smart because you're going to think, you know, proxy barracks somewhere.
Well, with the drone scout, yeah, I guess that is what he's going to think. He didn't keep it there to see if there was going to be a orbital started.
Watch this drone just go all the way to the bottom right and just kill the SCV, and Maru's like, GG, game number 3.
Yeah, that would be about that. You know, Violet definitely did not scout too well that last game, so could help out quite a bit. I mean, what's the odds of him scouting that down there? That's like such a random thing to do, and that's like a part of the map that's not used till Supreme late game. It's a clever opening by Maru. But he's actually not making. He's not making any lings. So,
what's that? Okay, now this is weird. If he's not making any lings, because if he knew that there was another command center somewhere, you'd think he'd have gone and tried to find it and attack the SCV.
No, he definitely doesn't think that. I mean, what does he think?
I don't know, man. I mean, you only make 2 things: either barracks or command center.
Yeah, I mean, the timing for command center first as natural is already gone. So, what does he think? He doesn't have a unit. This actually, I'm really trying to get my head around what Violet thinks is going on here. Because if you don't make any Zerglings and they're going proxy 2 racks, but he scouted, so he didn't see it proxy 2 racks. So what did he think? Like, do you think there was a command center first that he just couldn't see at the natural? It was invisible? Because the timing had passed.
How thorough was he when he got the drone there in the main? Did he actually check everywhere, or did he just say, okay, command center main?
I'm not so sure.
The thing is, no matter what, you want the drone to attack the SCV, because then they have to pull another SCV, which means they're not going to get as many minerals. So
yeah,
I don't know.
I don't either.
And Violet's a smart player. He's not one of these robots that we have and like some of the other players here in GSL.
He's actually going double gas right now. So definitely looks like he wants to do a little bit of cheese here. See if he's going to go for speed, for roaches, for banes. Could be all 3. In fact, I think that's probably what it'll be, unless he wants to really rush up 2 mutas.
All right. Violet's got a pretty nice Overlord spread here on the map, so he has a good idea of what's going on at any point in time.
Reactor Hellion and another command center going on for Maru. 6 lings on the way and another queen. It's going to bring up to 4 queens.
Nice cancel. I guess this is something that Maru actually just always does. Oh, just run with that queen. Yeah, well, that's going to be good for Violet.
With 5 Marines there, that's like this funny timing where, what do they really have, Zergs? They aren't going to really have that many lings, so you can perhaps pick off a queen.
Do you think it's worth it for the 5 Marines for that 1 queen?
Well, if there's only 2 queens there, for instance, you might be able to kill a queen and maybe like a drone or 2, kill a few lings with it. It really matters what you kill. For 1 queen, when there's 3 queens there, absolutely not. When there's 2 queens at your natural, in fact, I would say probably not. But 2 queens against that, both of them are going to have to end up running. So it's kind of like an interesting little
All right, here's a Roach Warren. And he looks like he's actually not going to do anything sneaky here. He's going to invest in the late game.
I mean, he's made 2 Evos. He is getting the Roach Warren in speed, but he's getting a 3rd base as well. An Armory on the way right away. Looks like we're going to be seeing Mech from Maru. Hidden base into Mech. Cool.
Cool stuff. Well, this might be the first and last time I ever cast this build.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hidden command center at the 5th. Into Blue Flame Hellions 2 factory.
+1 attack right away.
Yeah.
He's making a lot of Hellions right now. There are Roaches on the way, but with no layer, he's not going to get Roach speed, which is going to make it a little bit harder to deal with these Hellions. Let's not forget that he's landing his 3rd command center right now, so his economy is going to be better than Violet's, despite Violet getting a 3rd base.
Now, I don't think he's going to show all the Hellions. He's just going to show these ones here and make it look like, oh, you know, standard Terran here, just trying to make sure you can control your creep. Then, you know, triple or quadruple the number of Hellions are going to come in here and do a ton of damage.
Well, to be fair for Violet, he's actually doing good on the Roach count. He's got 11 Roaches right now. That's going to take a ton of Hellions to actually deal with. In fact, he's going to split them up a little bit, but go for these drones. The drones getting out of there maybe just in time. Wow. Nice hold here.
I don't actually know if, that did not pay for itself.
No, that was actually not all that good for him. But, you know, he's got those 3 bases, and 3 bases is what you need with Mech. He's going to have some pretty insane production here. He has double reactor factory, and he is going for siege tanks with siege mode now off of one of his facts, with 2 more on the way.
Okay, hardcore mech in here. He's getting 2 armories. And the Zerg may be completely caught off guard by this. We've seen mostly Marine Hellion these days.
Yeah.
They're moving out. Oh, nice. Good to get some drones here. Artos, can you check the kill count here?
He's killed 6 so far. Yeah, just 6. Not a huge amount, especially for how many Hellions he's actually spent. You can see that reflected in the supply, 117 to 81. But Maru with that additional base still. Even though he's been losing all these units, like right now, if you're Violet, based upon what you've scouted, you think that you are actually way ahead. And yeah, he is ahead maybe a little bit, but Maru is probably not even scared right now. He's actually fine. He's going 5-fact mech.
Guys, this is why you just always want to scout. Make 1 ling, just check. I can't tell you how many games I've cast. I've been casting forever now. In StarCraft 1, of course, and StarCraft 2. How many games a better player loses because he just didn't check this 1 base?
Now, the Overseer just saw double armory and 5 factories, 2 with reactors. That's more than you can really support off of 2 bases. So that might set him off to scout a little bit more. We'll have to see.
Yeah, that'll also depend on whether or not how much Violet actually respects Maru as a player. He might just be like, oh, this kid's young. He's
made too many
incorrect
facts.
number. Yeah,
maybe his nerves are high or something, but that's not the case. You know, anytime you get a clue like that, you probably should check the map a little bit more.
Okay, so he's backing up now. He really is not letting Violet get that much creep out here.
No, he's doing a pretty good job with it.
Yeah, he actually really is.
Maru is getting ready to take a 4th base, which Violet will think is his 3rd.
Let me tell you something, man. If Violet loses this, you know what? Okay, he's found the base. He found the base. He found the base.
Okay, very important moment. Now, Maru is going to run and try to save as many of these as possible. A lot of them actually will be saved. Is he actually going to continue to try to mine from here? It looks like he is, in fact.
Yeah, it looks like that is, in fact, the case.
The Roaches do have speed, so he's actually just going to go down there with Roaches now. There's a ton of Roaches out. He is at 188 supply, and in fact, Maru moving out. But this is only a portion of the Roaches that he's battling, so he's going to kill a ton of them off.
All right, nice. He's going to be able to chase down so many of those Roaches as they retreat, now backing up. And, wow, okay, so he's going to keep pushing out here now. Well, really nice stuff here from Maru.
Maru has to be careful, though, because Roaches with speed, you can spread them out and flank against mech oh so well, and that's what's going to happen here. In fact, drops are done.
And an attack over here at the hidden base.
Okay, so Violet's about to take this game, basically. By attacking that, the units are stuck in the middle here, fighting units, and he's actually going to drop a bunch of the main Take out factories,
This
take out
is a great way to
depots.
combat Mac here.
Yeah, roaches with drop is actually like one of the absolute best ways. And I'm glad that we're finally seeing people start to use it again. Look at that. That is a lot of roaches to deal with all your mech across the map. Maru knows this, and he knows he's in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, really nice attack here by Violet. Now I really respect Maru's build, though. I mean, Maru had an awesome opening.
Yeah, you really
That's
did.
really creative.
He spread himself too thin, man. As soon as that was scouted, should have floated back, turtled up on 3 base and said, all right, I already got a lot of minerals from down there. I'm ahead.
I don't feel like the strategy is very well refined because, yeah, exactly. When they get spotted, okay, just go to the closer base. Mine that base out later on, you know?
Yeah, look at that. The factory's going down. That's basically it for mech. When you start losing factories like this, Zerg can start expanding everywhere. But Violet's not doing that right now. He's actually just continuing to make roaches. So it's the right idea for Maru to stay in the game right now and try to figure out if he can get something done. But actually, how many SCVs does he have? Oh, no, he still has 35-ish.
All right,
I mean,
now,
that's
of course,
like
he's going to burrow here so that way, you know, Maru has to scan, which is annoying because he needs mules in order to get his economy back up and running. And this game is kind of over, guys.
Yeah, this is a terribly hard spot to be in as Terran. You know, he's got 2 factories left over. Decent army, decent upgrades for sure. But Violet has full map control, full everything really. He's going up to Hive, getting his Spire. It's hard to imagine Zerg losing from here.
No, I think it's almost not even fathomable. I mean, when you actually look at the position, watch. I mean, he's actually going to... Okay, so the Army's going to come over here and clean up the stuff. Another massive drop is about to occur. He's unburrowing everywhere to hit SCVs. This is checkmate. And that's it. GG. GG.
All right, so Violet takes a game. His coach is going to... Or it's not his coach, but the MVP coach. Because he is good friends with MVP. He used to be on the team. Now with Empire, of course. But he should walk in there and tell him, hey, you got to scout a little bit more for that. He expanded right away to that bottom right.
You know, there's really no excuse to have not scouted stuff. Everybody does it. I've done it. You've done it. Viewers at home have not scouted. You know, but send one ling out and just check, because if you find that hidden base, then you know, and you can respond. I mean, if they can like drop a ton of mules over there and mine out that area, and you're playing in such a way that you're actually behind, or you think that you're ahead, excuse me, but you're actually behind, that's almost unwinnable. But Violet handled that game really well. I think there was more Violet, though, punishing the unit combination and the style rather than you know, anything else.
You know, when Maru got scouted there and he decided to continue to mine, that was not really a great decision. With mech, you really have... Mech is like the ultimate composition. You have to cross every T and dot every I if you want to go mech. And the fact that he was spread across an entire half of the map without being maxed, without missile turrets, without sensor towers, that's not the right way to play it. You really needed to bring those units, to bring those SCVs back, to float the command center back, accept how far he got ahead from that base, and just play macro from there. But instead, he was spread out, and Violet just tore him apart.
All right, so not a shocker here. What map does Maru pick? He picks Antigua Shipyard.
Antigua Shipyard, a good choice. Maru should, you know, in general, Terran has a leg up against Zerg, but again, Violet, with his style, with the way he plays this game, Antigua not going to be too scary for him. He knows how to play a map like this.
All right. Antigua Shipyard, a map that generally Terrans tend to prefer against Zergs due to that difficult fourth base, due to that it getting harder as the game goes on. And what's Violet's solution going to be? We're going to find out. It's the rubber match, the final.